So I'm just going to quickly show you guys how you should be removing your outliers. This is data from winter term, so it's not going to perfectly line up with your data, but it's just to show you how you should be doing things, I guess. Perfect. So we're going to start by taking the averages and standard deviations of all of our stances. So average, and select all your data. Perfect. And then now we can just grab this little bottom corner right here and we can drag across and it'll do all our averages for us. Then we're going to do standard deviation. And then we're going to do it again. Perfect. Take that little bottom corner and we can drag it across. Perfect. And now we're going to find our upper and lower limits, which is what we're going to determine should be part of our data. So we're going to take our average. So we already calculated that. So we could just click on the cell that has our average. And to find our upper limit, we're going to do plus, and then 3 times, and then our standard deviation. Perfect. Drag that across. For our lower limit, it's going to be the same thing, but minus. We don't have to be as concerned about this just because the data values that we're going to find are going to be negative numbers, and we didn't get any negative sway path distance values, which is good. Perfect. So now that we have all our data, we're going to be removing outliers based off of our sway path distance. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these because we don't need them for our base of stance. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our shoulder width stance, sway path distance, and we're going to highlight the entire column, not including the values that we just collected. And then we're going to go up here to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, greater than, and then we're going to click on the upper value, the upper limit value that we just calculated. So that's going to be this one right here. Press enter, and it's going to highlight a few of these cells. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of the numerical values over here. We're going to do, I think in your document it should be I through N, but for this one it's H through M. And we're just going to right click, here contents. And we're going to do that for every single row that's highlighted red. Oops. Sorry, my Excel's being weird. Won't let me click on the cells that I want. Okay, there we go. Keep deleting contents. Make sure that you're pressing clear contents because it might mess up your data otherwise. Perfect. And if you noticed, as you keep deleting these, some more highlighted red boxes will pop up. That is perfectly okay. Just keep deleting them until they all disappear. And now that they're all gone, we can move on to our next stance, which is going to be feet together stance. And we're just going to highlight this column, stopping at before our mean. We're going to do conditional formatting, highlight cell rules greater than, and we're going to use the upper limit that we have calculated for this column. It's going to be that one right there. There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna clear these contents real fast. And you will notice your averages and standard deviations changing. That's perfectly normal. They're going to change as you delete values. And at the end, once we've deleted all of our outliers, they're going to give us the averages and standard deviations that we're going to be using in our final lab reports. Perfect. So now I'm just going to do this last column right here. Conditional formatting, highlight cell rules greater than. Click on our upper limit there. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. And now these averages and standard deviations, these are what you would report on your table for your results and methods.